This rich girl was really too miserable. Her husband had once been married to her stepmother. Their marriage was driven by mutual revenge. That's how one became her husband, and the other became her stepmother. Because her father had just married his new wife, Ceylon feared her father might get hurt, so she kept this secret to herself. She couldn't bear to leave the man she loved, but she didn't dare expose the truth. The long mental strain finally sent her to the hospital. Taishan rushed there right away after hearing the news. Unexpectedly, Ceylon asked her stepmother to take care of her for a few days. Minsu was surprised, but she stayed anyway. Ceylon deliberately told Minsu that her husband was still seeing his ex-girlfriend, that he had been secretly meeting her behind her back. That betrayal deeply wounded her pride. Minsu of course knew that the ex-girlfriend was herself, so she told Ceylon to calm down, saying she was overthinking and that such a thing was impossible. Ceylon understood what she meant, but she still kept what she had found to herself. Minsa had only given Jingxian 1 week to turn himself in to the police. Tomorrow was the final deadline. If he didn't go by then, the police would come and arrest him. While the two were discussing the matter, Ceylon secretly listened in on their conversation. That's when she realized her husband had tried to harm his ex-girlfriend, and that Minsa had proof of it. The scene of them struggling that day must have been about that videotape in Minsu's hand. After learning this, Ceylon could no longer pretend nothing happened. In anger, she called her husband out late at night, telling him she knew all his secrets with Minsu, and asked why they had dragged her into their revenge. Even her father was not spared from their schemes. She vowed to make them pay, to let them live the rest of their lives in regret and pain. Since his wife now knew the truth, Jingxian felt their revenge should end there. He would now face the consequences of the law. Though Ceylon said harsh words to him, she still loved him too deeply to let go. So she went to Minsu's room under the excuse of buying her a gift, and secretly took the videotape hidden in the drawer. Only by doing so could Jingxian escape punishment. Soon Ceylon mailed the videotape to her husband. This time she decided to help him fight against Minsu's revenge. It was the day Minsu had told Jingxian to surrender. She gathered the whole family together, saying her brother had something important to announce. But Jingxian instead announced his new hospital achievements. The family showered him with praise. Minsu soon realized the videotape had mysteriously disappeared. Helpless, she had to force a smile and congratulate Jingxian. Ceylon saw through it all, feeling smug. Minsa trembled with anger seeing her plan ruined. Jingxian arrogantly waved the videotape in front of her, and destroyed the evidence right before her eyes. His act broke Minsu's heart completely. Realizing she could no longer bring him to justice, she turned to her husband for help, asking Taishan to clear her father's name from false charges. Taishan agreed to help without hesitation. With Minsu providing key information, he quickly found a lead, and discovered that the one framing her father was the hospital's director. Using his position on the board, Taishan uncovered that it was Jingxian behind the plot, who stopped the hospital's new project. All of it had been orchestrated by his own son-in-law. Taishan was shocked to hear this. He never imagined his son-in-law was such a deceiver, and that was exactly what Minsu wanted him to see. She wanted her husband to see Jingxian's true nature. That night Taishan met with his son-in-law, asking him to admit his wrongdoing, and offering him a chance to make amends. But Jingxian denied everything, insisting he knew nothing about it.